2, 1. Let's go. I will start first, okay?
Okay.
Okay, 1. Streaming live. Okay, give me just one last minute to make sure so we can start proper. Yeah. Okay, hi parents. This is Coach John here from Learning Out of the Box, and today is my privilege to have a parent and a child in our Facebook Live, and we have Mommy Kiali as well
Hi.
as her daughter Shan Yew on the call. Shan Yew, just wave. Practice what you have learned from speech and drama and what dance, is it?
Dance.
Dance. Would you want to do a dance behind your mommy while she talks?
Not enough space.
Not enough space. All right. Okay. So before mommy introduce herself, let me just quickly share what mommy did, and I also heard from mommy that she used to be a dancer as well.
Oh,
and
yes.
Right now, she's a mother of 2, a writer, as well as she also volunteer in some places. And her mission is, in fact, to engage parents to avoid common pitfalls while helping their children maximize their potential and to become the best version of themselves. Hello, Kelly.
Hi, John. Thanks for having us here.
Thanks for being here as well. And I know that it's not easy because right now, you have your daughter next to you, and I think I want to commend Shan Yew as well for being very brave to come up here. And probably to you, it's like another Chinese drama, isn't it? Yes, okay. Yeah, okay, so back to mommy. Would you want to tell us more about what you do and probably share with us some backstory, like how did you started to do what you are doing?
Oh, okay. So actually, I prepared some slides so that I can organize my thoughts. Then she actually helped to do some edit on my slides. Let me share screen.
Yes, mom and daughter's power.
Share.
Yes, take your time. Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
Yes.
And can you see it?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, then how do I present? Okay, here, up here. Wow, see, she better than me at this.
Yes. Okay. So while mommy is doing it, I just want to get the parents to really watch the interesting dynamic between a mother and child. And why I want to say this is because this is a perfect example of Kelly having a very close relationship with her daughter. Yeah. So you can witness this live. Yes.
Okay.
So for you.
Okay, I started with a draft of the slides, and she helped me do all this, all the nice stuff, helping kids be self-directed learners for your LOB parents. Okay. Then the objective for today for the parents will be giving them more confidence and let them feel less overwhelmed while giving them some tools to move forward. Okay. So topics for the day, because you told me the first topic that you brought to my mind was the failing forward concept, right? So I actually started with that. But after that, we organized it into a self-directed learning, which actually encompasses much more topics. So today we may be touching on, I no promise to cover everything, but I will be like touching on these few topics like failing forward, character, accountability, time management, and the main idea is how to help our children become self-directed learners. Okay, background story. My son, like I told you just now, he's 21 years old. He was all along an easy baby, so called very easy to parent. Right now, he's waiting to go into NUS with a full scholarship. Wow. And yeah, since young, he has been exploring like music, drawing, magic, science, rock climbing, and even like went for a go-kart competition. They made the go-kart from scratch. And he has been learning piano up to grade 8. Then he decided he wants to stop. And now he's doing Python programming, learning on his own and doing programs. He came up with, I think, a few programs. How many?
Flappy Bird, Blackjack. I think he's doing like a card game with his friend right now.
Oh, okay. So she knows more about her brother than me.
Yes. Help us to understand, because now you're talking to the uncle and aunties who may not be very in knowing about Python programming and also go-kart. What are these things?
Okay, go-kart is the car, like the race car. I'm also not very sure what it is, but apparently he won the award. Then also the Python programming is the coding, is a programming language where they can use it to make a game for people to play. So it actually is a lot on logic, a lot on the programming language, and how you actually put everything together to make into a game. Game like Flappy Birds, like what was that, blackjack? How you let the computer play with you, blackjack.
Wow.
Okay.
Amazing.
Then yeah, since young he has sorry, over here. Okay, so he has received Star Pupil Awards and Good Character Award, which I'm very proud of for the award part. It's not the character award especially, not just all the the skills that he has learned. So even in NS, like he also got the marksmanship award, which I think is like good training from young, because we expose him to so many things. He has been like learning quite a lot, and he enjoys learning. But still, I think the basic is still the good character, which is more important in our view. Okay, and what I'm also very proud of is the sibling love between the two of them.
Tell us more about the sibling love.
Okay.
When you say they are very close, so could you describe to us like exactly how close they are, and if possible share a story like what amazed you or what surprised you that they did as siblings?
Okay, actually I had a miscarriage before I had Shan Yew. So my son was expecting another sibling about 2 years before she came, and he was also very disappointed when the baby didn't arrive. So I told him, oh, never, the baby came on the wrong flight, went back and come back again. So it's something like he lost and then he got it back. So that is, I think, is one factor which also made him treasure this sibling that comes into his life. Then another way we intentionally build up the sibling love is, to teach the brother to love and take care of the baby, while the baby learns to respect and listen to the brother. Like if we go out, right, I will tell the son in front of the girl, I'll tell my son, 你照顾妹妹, take care of sister. Then I will also at the same time I also tell the girl, 听哥哥的话，对吗？ So like listen to what your brother tell you to do, follow his instructions. He will help you, he will guide you, he'll take care of you. Yeah, and also the physical interaction. They play with each other. My son will help to carry her when she was younger, and until very old, she still like to cling on to him.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, so it's like intentionally let them know that the older sibling will protect me. For the younger one, she knows that, oh, my older sibling will protect me, will help me. Then the older sibling knows that this younger sibling will respect me. So it's like it kind of like naturally come up with that love for that person who is like plays such a big role in your life. Then also as a parent, there was one day when we went out, my girl had an accident while playing on her what was that called? It's like 摇摇车 ah. I don't know what's that called. So it's like
shake car. Is it shake car?
And then it will move by itself. But apparently she lost balance, fell off, and
I like sat to back like at the seat. Then like the car fell backwards. Yeah, and then like the front part hit my head.
Yeah, and then what do you get here?
Then like my eyebrow or forehead here is like it started bleeding. Then I just like I ran inside the house and I'm just like, 救命啊, help, 救命啊. And then I remember my brother just caught me and we were like, oh my god, 什么事?
Yeah. So when we came back, he called us to tell us that she was bleeding and she hurt herself. Then when we came back, we realized that she was outside alone playing and he was playing his computer inside. And of course, the first reaction may be to scold him. 为什么你没有看好妹妹? But then it's actually I scolded you, huh?
I don't know. I don't remember anymore. I only remember like I just went inside and like I started bleeding.
So the one thing I reminded myself was I cannot blame the sibling for not taking good care of the other sibling, because it's not fully his responsibility and it was an accident. He didn't cause it to happen. It's just that it just happened. So instead of like scolding him, I actually just, comforted her and see what happened, how we can help. So this is also one way to not cause sibling rivalry or cause tension between the siblings, like the parent favor one over the other. Like some parents may say, 你是哥哥，你就要这样讲，你就要照顾妹妹啊。You have to take care of your younger one because you're the older one. Right? It's not my problem. I was born first. Right? You're teaching him responsibility, but maybe there's a better way to impart that skill or that value to him. Yeah.
And a quick question, because I work with many parents, and in fact sometimes we are so stressed out and probably not even aware that we are stressed out. So how did you always remember that when you talk to your child or even reprimand, it should be both ways, or like telling yourself that, hey, stop, in your head saying that what is the right way to do now to deliver a learning lesson for both of them? Because I'm hearing a lot of that now. Yeah, so how did you do it? It's amazing.
It's a journey where I have to keep reminding myself, because I am a person who will jump very, very fast. I react very fast. But over the years, I tell myself, because I keep attending self-development courses, and I keep observing myself, and then keep reviewing what happened in my day and what I could have done better. So it's like continuous review. I play back the video of what happened, and then what did I say, what did I do, could I have done it better, and what are the effects on my children. So I keep reflecting and then keep adjusting. So after some time, I realized that whatever happens, I just like want to breathe, especially when it regards my children. I will breathe and then pause, and before I react, I take the time to like cool down first. It's a reminder to yourself. It become a habit.
Wonderful. Yes. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not supposed to spend so much time here. No, it's just a background story. So it's supposed to go to the content. Okay.
Yeah, and before you go to the next slide, because I think it's very important for me and the audience to know where you're coming from. And in fact, I personally believe that a lot of intention is being created by you as the mommy to your child to foster this kind of thriving environments at home for both of your kids. So I thought it's actually very nice to hear that.
Oh, actually, there's one image that remained in my mind for very, very long. It was when I first had my son, 21 years ago. He was just a baby, and he was lying on this, the baby cradle next to me. And then I actually prop up my leg on the coffee table. And then he was like innocently looking at me, but he's still a baby, right? He doesn't know anything. And then I look at him and realized, hey, now I'm showing him how to not sit correctly. 行住坐卧 all this, like the way we carry ourselves, the way we stand, the way we sit, the way we speak, the way we interact with other people actually has an effect on our children, no matter how young they are. So from that day onwards, whenever I am in front of him, I am very conscious that I want to be a role model so that he knows how to carry himself and how to behave, and be a upright person.
Great. Okay, so in the meantime, I will let mommy rest for a short while. Yeah, because I want to also check in with Shan Yew. Yeah, because I suddenly realized that there's so much energy in her when she shared about what happened to her at the playground, and I can really see that she has so much to share, really, really. And in fact, I should do an interview just with her. Okay, so Shan Yew, so when you are hearing mommy share about all this intentional parenting, like purposefully doing things so that she's a role model for you, would you be able to share with us like one specific example that probably she didn't realize, but you realize that, hey, actually I did something I wouldn't say wrong, but because of what mommy did or say, I learned to be like her?
I need to think about that.
Okay. Today is Shan Yew's first time, so let's be patient with her. And I'm sure for Shan Yew, you can definitely come up with a great example, yeah?
I think it becomes a part of our lives that she doesn't even realize what's happening.
But I think what I'm trying to ask, okay, let me explain why I want to ask this, because sometimes it's like it seems to be like the ultimate truth when we adults share like must do this lah, must do that lah. But when a child share that, actually these are insignificant events, but in the child's eyes it's so important. And in fact, they could have learned the right or the wrong thing from the parent. Yes. Okay, we'll give her time to think about it. Okay. Back to Mummy's slide.
Okay, then the next slide is about her. Okay, so I said from crisis to strength. So it's like for her is, if we go back to this self-directed learning topic, for her, she started to ask me to let her learn dancing since very young. But I was afraid that she might damage her toes and all that, because I heard some stories about learning ballet when she's too young. Then I was a bit hesitant. So it's until she was in K1 or K2. K2. So when she was in K2, then we started the actual dance classes. And because her friend recommended.
My friend also went for dancing lessons. Then if I remember correctly, I think I asked her where she learned from or something, and then after that, she told me that she learned from this school. Then I decided to ask my mom to take me there to just see how they teach the students.
And actually, she really liked the dance classes. Even before dance classes, when she watched MV's cartoons on the mobile, she will follow the dance moves. My mom was laughing. So instead of singing, she followed the dance moves.
Yes. And you mentioned that in the past you used to be a dancer. So by any chance, did Shan Yew ever seen you dance before? Or probably past videos or recordings?
Yeah, that's one point. That's one point that I actually wrote down in my how to say, the mind map. I wanted to share this idea also, because sometimes we need to expose our children to various interests of ours. So if you let's say you like dancing, it's natural that maybe they get to see more of dance videos, or they get in touch with some of your hobbies. So along there, they might be curious about all these activities, and they start to want to learn. But I don't remember I ever danced, because when I was dancing, I was very young in school for a few years. And even after I was married, I was still dancing, but all sorts of dance, not the Chinese dance, then folk dance, and and then Latin dance, social Latin. So I do like dancing, and maybe when it could be also a reaction from us. So when we see her dance, we like, oh yeah, encourage her or something like that. It could be. But I think a very good teacher is also important in sustaining that interest. So I told you I have a nose to sniff out good teachers and good coaches, and you're one of them.
So she's
very lucky because we were doing her DSA application recently, and because I need to list out all the achievements, right? Then I just like, dance, her exam, she got distinctions every year for the ballet exam.
Wow.
Then she also have tap dance exam, jazz exam. Most of them are very high scores. Then Wushu also, she's been champion in quite a number of competitions. Of course, she didn't start as a champion, but then because of that failure, so-called, she wanted to learn more so that she can actually improve. And then piano also, she was like, I always told her, you have dance, you have Wushu, you have so many activities, you don't have time for piano already. Even though she keep asking me to let her learn piano. So, but after some time, I researched, and then I found this way of learning called Suzuki piano, which I think is more suitable for her. So as parents, we need to find something that's suitable for our children, because classical, my son went through classical route, which is very suitable for him, but it was kind of boring for her because he has already been so-called playing with her before that. Then we went to piano classes, and she actually got distinction for her first exam in grade 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she didn't do grade 1, grade 2, she just did grade 3.
Amazing.
So I realized actually the teachers and the coaches play a very important part in bring out the potential and also sustaining that interest.
Great. Yes, and over to Shan Yew, I want to ask you a question, because just now back to the dancing, and I asked Mommy if there was a time that you record seeing her dance, or probably pictures or hear stories. So when you nod your head, and I saw you nodding your head, so what was going through your mind then?
Right. Because Basically, I think in P5, it's like she was attending dance classes
Mm,
in
oh, yes,
Nanyang.
yes. Oh, yeah.
Nanyang Girls High
Yes,
School.
yes. The parent support group. Yeah, yes,
Oh.
yes.
Okay.
Then I used to follow her there. Then
Mm,
like I would do like sometimes dance with her.
yes. And actually, she does better than us. Because for us, all the aunties may not be able to follow the teacher's instructions so fast. But she pick up very fast because she's been very trained by from K2 until P5. She really trained in dancing, so she pick up quite fast.
So
And
for
I taught
Shan,
you cha-cha, right? I taught you cha-cha. Oh.
wow,
Oh.
it sounds like mommy actually taught you a lot of things at the start. Yeah. So Shan Yew, I think from my experience, not many children have the privilege to do something that both parties enjoy and also performing. So how was it like when you were able to perform with mommy?
Like I felt like kind of grateful. So like I have like interaction time with my mom. Yeah.
You can see mommy was actually smiling. Then when you mentioned the word grateful, it blossomed up into like a smile and a kiss flying kiss to you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and I think the reason why I asked is because it's very loving to see how both of you like respond and interact with each other. Yeah. So I thought it'd be nice to probe in a bit at how was going on. And
yeah, you are very good at warming her up and letting her become natural. She's like not so scared in front of you, right?
she's a natural. I mean, looking at her, I don't feel any tinge of anxiety or tension. And probably if this interview is about Shan Yew, she can go for 2 hours. Yeah,
Oh yeah, talking about anxiety. There is also one trick how to handle anxiety during that, because you went for a lot of competitions.
I'm excited.
Yes. Don't say you are nervous. Say I'm excited to show them, to do this.
Excited to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Instead of like, you feel nervous and your heart is beating very fast, or like you're having sweaty palms. It's similar, no whether you're nervous or you're excited. The physical reaction is quite similar. So instead of saying you are scared, you're nervous, just tell yourself, hey, I'm excited. Like before your dance performance or before your wushu competition, just tell yourself, yeah, this one trick. I'm glad you remember that, because I was going to share another one, which is about treating trainings as competition and competition as training. That means during training, right, you have no stress, but then you treat like a real competition. You do everything, like a competition, like the requirements of competition. Then when it's a competition time, you already practiced so many times before during the training. So it's like you won't be so nervous during the actual competition.
Awesome. Yes. Okay, great. And I don't want to hold you back from your slide because I know that you have many things to share.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So I was thinking that actually this is just supposed to be actually to skim through only, just to say what happened to them. So what they achieved, like Star People Awards, Character Awards, Good Progress Award, Eagles Award, and all these are like I feel that it's not just the parents' effort, but also the child being a self-directed learner and putting in all the time effort. It shows in the results. Yeah, but I'm not saying that it's not bragging, but then to show that it's possible to inspire others so that they are also able to perform their best. Then she's also in Chinese drama, and she also actually during circuit breaker, she actually learned HTML coding, and she actually learned the 100 digits of pi. That's why I said, useless things but because in our education, certain things that can give you the grades and the results we think is useful, but then a lot of times all these results may actually get the benefit when we let them do something that is like so-called useless, but which they are very interested in. It brings up their confidence, brings up their interest, and then it helps to train that. Even like for pi, right, it trains memory. And then like for HTML coding, it trains their logic. So all these things will actually help in their math also, correct?
You're asking me or asking her? Okay, good. Yeah. So let me just add some things here that I thought parents can take away. Yeah, okay, parents, I think what you're seeing here is not something to brag about, which is what Kelly has mentioned. Yeah, what I take away from here is, in fact, what Kelly did, correct me if I'm wrong, was that you are trying to get her to be interested in as many things as possible. And once you're able to see something that she is interested in, you let her discover more, yeah, by giving her the space and the time to do more as well. And because I think that some of the common questions from parents is that to do well in school, what should we give up? Should we give up less? Should we give up the CCAs or enrichment? Yeah, but I think if a mother is fully in tune with the child, like Kelly, for example, you know what your child wants, there's no need to sacrifice anything at all, but really looking at the interest of the kid and trying to find what match the kid rather than the other way around.
Yeah, so yeah, you got a very good point, because this is also one of the topics that I was thinking to expand on, which is called priority management. Because a lot of times, some people ask me, wow, she do 3 days of dance, 3 days of wushu, then she got 1 day Chinese drama, she got 1 day piano, and then she also is in junior sports academy, and she's also what else? Yeah, so it's like about 9 lessons in one week. So can she have time for herself or do her homework? Does she have enough time for homework, and does she have time for studies? Isn't it like too stress for her? Then actually, if she's enjoying all this, she will not feel the stress, because it's like dance, wushu, piano, all these are something which can help you to relax, and also something she enjoys, and also what she wanted to do, not that I force her to do. I told her, hey, you have no time, then she said, I want to do. So it's like the child-led approach. So this is also what I was going to mention later about the flip method. It means you let the child lead the way, what they want to learn. So if they want to learn, then what I focus on will be the attitude. It's not just whether they have time for it, but whether they will be focused in learning. Because if they have the time but they are not focused, the time is wasted, they won't be able to really learn. And also to provide her with the resources that she needs, for example, to find a good coach, a good tutor, a good teacher, so that she can actually excel in that area. Yeah. Then if like I bring her, because 1 year she went to China for wushu training, I brought her all the way there.
Wow.
And 2 years ago.
1 year ago?
1 year ago, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, 1 year ago.
Okay. The one 2 years ago. Okay, talking about that one first. Okay, so 2 years ago we went to China for training, and because that time she was very new in this sport, and she didn't know how to do the taolu, what do you call it, taolu, the routine. And I told her, if you don't know, you should ask the coach. But then she didn't want to ask, her shy or whatever. She refused to ask. I was very angry inside the hotel room, and then I did scold her, and I did scold her because I explained to her is you're using up the resources of our family, and these resources could have been used on your brother, on your father, on myself. Why did we allocate these resources to you? If you should learn how to be grateful for what the family is providing you, instead of wasting this, right? If you just want to come here and then eat the food on the plane, watch the movie on the plane, and eat the and then enjoy the flight, enjoy the fun time with your friends, and then don't forget this is a training trip. It's not just a fun trip. So if you don't ask, I can accept that if you are new, you don't know, I can accept, I won't scold you. But if you don't know and yet you don't ask, then it's an attitude problem, which I will not accept. So from then on, I'm glad that from then on, actually, after that session inside the hotel room, I think it really affects her learning attitude, and she has been putting in like her focus, her best effort in almost everything she's doing. So sometimes it's like parents, it's not just nice parenting, no scolding. Of course, I don't hit you, right? But then it's like, oh yeah, I think we don't have canes at home. Yeah, ever since my son was born, I never bought canes. So I always tell them, if I talk nicely to you, you don't listen. Then you are forcing me to either nag you or forcing me to
Mhm.
scold you. Then
Mhm.
if I scold you already, you still don't listen, then what can I do? Then you think lah.
Great. Okay, and I want to ask Shan Yew, yes, back to the China trip, and because Mommy mentioned that something actually something that she said, and she said many things lah. And so as she was sharing this memory of hers, and of course you know that the intention is out of love for you, right? Yeah. What was that one thing that you remembered that actually has impacted you and helped you to change?
Like, she said like what she mentioned, like you need to pay like full attention, and like your attitude needs to be good in order to learn stuff. So
Mhm.
if your attitude is not good, so that's actually like affecting the whole entire learning process for you. So
Mhm.
like you won't be able to learn, and of course you will be angry because you're using up like the money to go on the plane to go travel all the way to China to like learn. Then
Mhm.
like you're not learning at all, so like it will be wasting the money instead of like learning something, then like that would be using the money.
Mhm.
So
Wonderful. Yes, anything else to add? Just go on.
so like you're supposed to like learn properly, so like
Mm-hmm.
the parents won't be anxious or like worried about you because you won't learn anything, and yet you're like using up the resources at home, like when the resources can be used for something else important.
Wow. And that's pretty much everything that she has said. Yes, yes. Wow. Because
So nice for me.
also my first time hearing from a 12-year-old. Actually, in fact, Shan Yu's birthday is not here yet, right? So she's only
11.
11,
Yes.
and it kind of, I mean, as parents probably we have said it 1,000 times, like nag at the child, blah blah blah. Yeah, but it's my first time that I got so impressed hearing from a 11-year-old child. Yeah. So parents who are listening to this, I think what we're trying to do here is sometimes we do hear parents saying that, hey, yeah, and my child, 12-year-old, he's still young lah, she's too young and don't know much lah. Yeah. But I think parents, if you still have this kind of mindset, I thought this will be a good time that you can hear much more from what other children are doing and saying. Yeah. And Shan Yew, we have a wise mommy because in my experience, not all mummies are like that. Yeah. And they are all doing, correct me if I'm wrong, mommy, you're doing it with the intention of love and nothing else.
Yes. Because there's another story. A
Yes, please go
marshmallow.
on. Please go on. Please go on.
Yeah. So because when she was very young, she liked to eat marshmallow. So yes.
Oh,
Then
wow. And I love it also. And I love marshmallows as well.
oh, you do? Actually, it's because it's sugar. So
Okay, okay, okay.
if you eat too much, it's addictive because it's
Yeah.
sugar. So I explained to
Yes.
her, don't let you eat too much. So at most, I give you how many? At one time, one or two. Yeah, depends. Yeah, 1 or 2 a day. So that day, she will ask she asked permission to eat. Then that day, I think she has already eaten her share for that day. Then she wanted more. So she asked for permission and I said no. But she actually already opened that package and then turned around and popped into her mouth. So immediately I punished her 1 week or 1 month, no marshmallow. 1 month, no marshmallow. Because if it's an accident or it's something unintentional, I can forgive you like for your mistakes or whatever. But if you intentionally defy our agreement, or you already know what is my intention, like I don't want it to hurt your body, like hurt your health. I don't want it to be addictive. That's why her teeth and her brother's teeth all very good because I limit their sugar intake. No, teeth also quite no, but then he didn't really like have tooth decay no such things. Yeah, it's dropped naturally. So it's like if you okay, it's for your own good. So I want you to pay attention and listen to me. And then since we have an agreement that you only have 1 or 2 a day, and then you purposely defy it, and then you like do it behind my back, turn around and then pop into your mouth. You think I cannot see?
Parents have eyes behind our back, right? At the back of our head.
I CCTV behind my head also. So it's like if you are defiant and you're purposely breaking rules or making mistakes, I cannot accept. So you have to bear the consequences of your action. So it's a very important concept. You must know every action has a consequence. And if you decide to do an action that you know you're not supposed to do, you have to bear the consequence. Too bad. So then I have to enforce it, because if I don't enforce, then they will not know that you are for real, or is that no, it's just a marshmallow, or never mind, right? If I think that way, then it might down the road it might turn into something bigger, because then they get the idea that I don't listen to mommy, never mind, or I can cheat, never mind. Yeah, I can once in a while, I do it behind her back. She doesn't know, never mind. Yeah, so it's the how to say, the foresight to know what a small action down the road, what are the consequences. So to prevent that from happening. So it's also out of love. Okay, I punish you out of love.
Wonderful. Yes.
Maybe I should go on. I stay too long on this already.
No, it's fine, because I think there's a lot of things to sieve out from the background story.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is your whole life, and in fact your whole life has been designed to make sure that the home environment is the most conducive for your children, and that's all.
Okay, but I'm also still learning, like people from you, from other parents, and the experts that shared on your shows.
Thank you.
So that it's a non-stop process, learning through our lives.
Sure.
Then okay, so talking about HTML, coding, and Pi, all these are like her own initiative. Okay, nice. Then next now. Okay, about me. Okay, but it's more about not just me. Yeah, mother, like you said, mother, writer, volunteer. But most of my work revolves around children. Like I volunteer in school for Chinese storytelling, for art appreciation. Yeah, in the parent support group, organize activities for the school and the children. Then the main idea is not to brag about the achievements or awards, but to inspire others so that they can actually know how to do it. That's what I say here. Okay, learn from many sources. I'm always learning. I'm still learning at this age. So you can tell your children, hey, mommy already finished degree already, but still learning. So what about you? Yeah, let's learn together.
Like learning can never end in this world. Yeah. Yes, there will be always like new things after you finish learning other things.
But think about learning, or it's a chore.
Depends on some things.
Depends on what things are.
Yeah, like if you find interest in that thing, then probably it'll be interesting for you. But like if you're not interested in this, then like you probably find it very boring because you really don't want to do. So like you're like so-called forcing yourself to do if you don't like it, and then you're just still doing it. So it's just like being like, it's just too boring for you. So like you shouldn't do that to yourself. It's like so-called punishing yourself lah.
That's why I allowed her to give up some interest, because we expose her to so many interests so that she knows like what she likes, and maybe she finds something that she enjoys and then build a strength upon it. But if let's say something that she has already tried and then she really doesn't like it, and it's like not life and death situation, it's like that. Okay, never mind. If you really consider carefully and you want to give that up, it's okay. But then don't anyhow give up just because of challenges. For example, if you meet a challenge and you're so difficult, this move so difficult, I don't want to do that, I give up. No, that's not the correct attitude. But if you really have no interest, then okay, then it's possible that I will allow you to give up. Because I also remember during her dance journey, right? One day she told us, because the dance 3 days a week, very long hours. So one day she told us she wants to give up dance because she wants more family time. Yeah, that was when she was very young. Then the teacher spoke to her, and actually, it seems like maybe she met with a bit of difficulty during the classes. Yeah, maybe there are some ways that the teachers will know. So after the teacher spoke to her, she continued dancing with passion. So it's like you have to understand the child, where they come from, why they want to suddenly like give up certain things. So if it's a valid reason, yes, you can give them the space. But if it's like something when they want to retreat just because of difficulty, then we have to support them in overcoming that challenge and teaching them how to overcome. Because you can't always give up in your life. You have to overcome a lot of challenges in life. So why not start from small and start from small challenges. Then you build up that kind of confidence and that kind of ability. Okay, so I can do so many things. It's not because I'm very good. It's just because I have support from my family. Yeah, even my girl. Today, when something happened and then I was like angry, and she actually quickly go and get a cup of water for me. So she knows how to support. Yes. I'm not angry with her. I was angry with something else.
Okay.
Yeah, something happened.
That's so sweet.
Then when she was younger, she started to do that. She started to learn because she was the one who needed support. She was very prone to being emotional, agitated, and I learned through the process how to support her, how to let her cool down, and how to support her. And through this process, not only I learned, she also learned how when somebody is angry, how you support them.
Wonderful.
So whatever happened,
Oh, okay. I want to ask Shan Yew a question. Yes, because just now going back to when she shared, right? It comes when she shared about the mindset, the positive learning attitude. Yes, and it comes out so naturally from Shan Yew. Yeah. So when you're looking at it, where do you think you learn all this from? Is it from mommy or daddy or family as a whole, or probably from school?
Some is from my school and some is from my mother and my family. Yeah. Like because in school, like they teach us values like responsibility, respect, integrity, sincerity, and love, and perseverance. Yeah. It's like so like mostly most of them is like they are involved in your life because like also involved in school because you must be responsible to bring your homework, to finish your homework in time. Or else like it's not being a responsible student in like part of your homework. So like you also need to like respect your teachers when they are talking. So like when they are talking, you must raise your hand if you want to ask a question or you want to talk. Or else like if you interrupt them, it's very being very disrespectful. So it's very important in our life also. Like because most people would like other people to have respect for each other, like not to make fun of each other and to like not make fun of each other's like 缺点.
Flaws or weaknesses.
Weaknesses.
Yeah. Just because like you don't like them or like they don't like you. So like you must always like show respect for each other. Like also 种族和谐.
Yeah, racial harmony.
Yay! And I passed my Chinese. Wonderful.
Respect each other differences.
Yes. And you mentioned that you learned something from mommy. So what are some of the values you learned from her?
Values.
价值观是吗？价值观是吗？Trying to improve my Chinese here. Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know how to explain.
Anything, yeah. So okay, let's imagine mommy is not here, and let's say I ask you a quick question. What is one value that you learn from mommy and you are really proud of? And mommy, where's mommy? Disappeared already.
I think mommy's not here.
Yes. Okay, so imagine, yeah. But I think knowing that both of you are very close, so I thought just share whatever comes to your mind. It can be an example or scenario that you really reminded you to be like your mommy.
Integrity and responsibility.
Tell me more.
Because like she mentioned before, like the marshmallow incident. Yeah, that includes like integrity and honesty. So because like you can't define rules, or else like that's not being very honest, and like you're also caught cheating on the rule. So it's also not like very not honest. So it's like a very important value. Then responsibility, because I need to be responsible for my own things. Like because I learned from my mom that you have a lot of stuff, so like you're supposed to clean up your own stuff. Like you clean up after yourself. like to keep like the home clean. So like you're doing your part to keep keep the home very sparkly clean. Yeah.
You put your own school bag.
Yes.
Yes. Since when? Don't know. I think since P1, right? Packing your own school bag. I helped you in the beginning. I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
She's supposed to pack her own school bag. So
Yes.
don't tell me you forget to bring this, you forget to bring that. Yeah.
Yes,
Supposed
yes.
to take responsibility. So it's like part of the daily routines.
Yes, and what I heard from Shan Yew and what I caught are very family oriented values, like keeping the house clean, and then I also link it back to what Kelly shared in the hotel in China about the sacrifices that both have that the other family members have made. Yeah, so Kelly, as you share your slides later on, would you be able to help us to touch on more like how you as the mother really do this on a daily basis, because it's very intentional. At the same time, I know it's very tiring because it needs constant daily or even reminder every single moment that there must be a teachable lesson for my children.
Okay. So actually, I intended to share what is possible, which is the knowledge, and actually how to do it, the strategies. But I think I took up too much time in the beginning.
No, it's okay. Please go on. You have all the way until 9 o'clock.
Okay. Oh my God. It's 6 already. Oh no.
Never mind, it's okay. I mean, so I mean, wait. So this is why there's so much things that you can share, and it's okay. So we'll take our time. I mean, I'm not saying that you do until 12 midnight lah. You touch on as much as you can, and then we'll just provide as much content as we can to the community. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So what I can do is maybe I will just share as much as I can. Then I wrap it up, and because I'm thinking after the interview, I will write out some of maybe a summary of the points or the main points into my the parenting group. Yeah. Then I share.
So please do not summarize or take any shortcut. I want to hear more from you as well, because I also ask questions if I don't get the full value from you.
Okay. Because actually, I told you, right, I got so much written down, and she also helped me do all the so many slides. I thought, actually, I don't have time. 23, yeah.
23 slides. Wow. Okay. We should do like a part 2, part 3 series for mother Kelly and daughter Shan Yew. Wow.
Then I was like, wow, so overwhelmed with too much content already. I go and draw the mind map just before today's session, so that at least I can organize what to touch on. Okay, so
probably you can just go on and then we'll see how it goes.
Let's go on first.
Yes.
Actually, it's like families, parenting. Actually, all these things are very universal, right? A lot of things are universal, and however, every child and every family is different. So we find the unique part in the universal, and for all these common concerns, challenges, you have your own unique way to handle and to solve it. So you just learn and then apply what is suitable for your own circumstances. That's my view of it. So that's how I learn. So I keep learning, and then I keep applying and keep adjusting to whatever is useful. So what I'm sharing is useful for my family. Then maybe your community can just pick up whatever is useful for them. And each of us, though we are ordinary, we are all ordinary. I'm not Superman, I'm not Wonder Woman, but we can be extraordinary in our own ways. That's my belief. So tell the child, hey, yeah, you can do this, you can do that. Yeah, because you can shine your own light. You don't have to compare other people, just compare with ourselves, how much we have progressed. Parenting, I think, is the same, because there's no perfect parent and there's no perfect parenting way. So it's always that bring back to your own family values and own family circumstances, and then you apply whatever is suitable. Okay, then the content proper now. How to help our kids be self-directed learners. So one important question to think of is, actually all kids are self-directed learners. Is it true or false?
True. They're learning some things every moment.
Yeah, because we never force them to learn how to eat, how to move, how to talk, right? It's when we immerse them in the environment. Okay, eating and moving is like natural to them. Then talking is like they are in the environment when they hear us talk, then they learn how to communicate, to make that kind of same kind of sounds, and then string them into words and sentences. So the question then is, how come they are not self-directed learners at a certain age, or until a certain point of time they become non-self-directed learners, and then how we want to help them. And I feel there are two aspects to this question. One is from what they don't know, help them to journey to what they know. And it will be good if they can, learn it proactively. What they want to know, from don't know to know, this journey. Okay, another aspect is from don't like to like. Because some children, they say, hey, I don't like Chinese, I don't like math, which is very common outside. We hear them saying this all the time. But then, since when did they become this state where they say they don't like something? So how to help them from don't like to go to like? Is there a way for them to to be proactively learning until they like? Because sometimes I realize that certain things we don't like from our own experiences. If we ask ourselves, certain things we don't like is actually because we had some bad experiences, like while doing certain things like Chinese or math or whatever. So it's like maybe we have some bad experiences while learning it. That's why we feel that, hey, I'm not good at this, I don't like this. So there must be a way to help them, to inspire them to actually get over that bad experience and then like the subject and then become good at it. Okay. Then why we want self-directed learning for our children? I think the reason why parents want this could be we like our children to have that innate sense of fulfillment. They feel that achievement. Then this confidence, when they are doing well in a certain area, it actually ripple out to other areas. Like for example, if they can learn well in like wushu, then it ripples out, and hey, I can do this, something so tough and I can do it. Yeah, this is not tough at all. No, I can actually do it. I have done it before. Right? I can overcome this challenge. Then and we want them to learn the best practices or become best version of themselves. So here there's a story of the butterfly, where you see as a parent we can
it's like, because when the butterfly is in the pupa, then like it's trying to break out of the cocoon. It's like they will need to strengthen their wings or to fly. So they will first need to struggle to like open so-called break open the cocoon, so like they can come out. But then like if like the so-called parent, if like a child helps like the butterfly try to break it out by like cutting open the cocoon for it, then like when the butterfly comes out, the wings won't be dry and like the wings won't have any strength to fly, so like they'll die super quickly.
And where did you hear this story from?
I just heard from my teacher before also.
Oh, okay, wonderful story. Yes.
What about the chick story?
The chick is almost the same.
Yeah, similar.
Yeah. It's when the chick like comes out of the shell, then you need to like use the beak to like poke the back the shell, like strengthen the chick also, like the chick's beak, so like you have strength to back, like so.
Helping the chick break the shell.
Yes, kind of.
Not
Exactly, but like at the same time, yes.
But they can't help. Will it actually support the chick in surviving?
Nope.
Yeah.
Because when the chick comes out, it will also be about the same as the butterfly. It's like it will have no strength and the muscles won't develop yet, because you need muscles to like pack the shell. So like the muscles won't develop that fast, and they'll die also very quickly.
So certain things we can't help the children. We have to let them go through the journey themselves, correct? So they build the strength themselves. So as a parent, it's how we support them to go through all these kind of challenges, and then they build the strength themselves instead of me providing everything for them. Okay, so if we talk about learning, there's definitely a point in time where we meet a failure, because learning is like a process where we keep failing, then knowing, and then failing, and then knowing, right? It's not always like smooth sailing, right? So what is this?
失败是成功之母。
Yes, like after this.
Yes,
So
can you
how-
please translate?
So the
Like failure is the mother of success.
okay. So it's like you will only succeed after failing. So failing might lead to success. So don't be afraid of. Then okay, failing for this concept, what is actually how we define failure, how we define success. Then can we build the skills and the strategies in order to succeed? And why do we want our children to succeed? Those are some questions that are actually thought of. Okay. So let's look at some stories of people like Thomas Edison, the one who invented light bulb. So he was called a dumb child when he was a child, right? Then when people ask him about light bulb, actually what he said was what?
I have just found 10,000 ways that don't work.
Yeah.
So 9,999 ways. The 10,000 way that it works.
Yeah. So anyway, it just means that if he has given up, like at the 100th try or at the 900th try, will he succeed? Yeah, he won't succeed. So it's just that he didn't fail. He just found many more ways that won't work. So he's trying to find the way that actually works. Okay. And like Michael Jordan in basketball, what did he say?
Like, I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I have been entrusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed.
Yeah, over and over and over again.
And over and over and over and over and over again.
Okay, then look at this story of Albert Einstein. He's called a genius, but then this is his quote.
Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new.
Yes. So this is to encourage all who are going through some difficult patches or think that they have not succeeded yet. No, there are many other stories. You can actually go online and look for like J.K. Rowling. Yeah,
the one who wrote the Harry Potter story.
Yeah, then Oprah Winfrey, Mozart, Walt Disney, and even BTS. A very interesting story. I show her this BTS story. From how nobody knows them, until they became a success.
Nobody's to legends.
Yeah, from nobody's to legends.
Sounds like there's some essence to letting our children struggle. Yes.
Actually, it's that we don't purposely let them struggle. But
as in struggle through learning.
Yeah, they actually, if you see them doing something, they are struggling in something, but they are actually, they can handle it. So as a parent, our job is to ensure that they are safe, they can handle it, and then if they fail, how to support them, how to console them. Like for example, like she go for Wushu competitions, she didn't win everyone. So if she lost the competition, then what can I say, or how can I support her, and how can I console her, so that she has strength to face another competition. Yeah. Then like there was one competition, 南棍 南棍, the long the bamboo pole, that one.
One by Sun Wukong.
Yeah, something like that. So the competition she didn't do well because she made mistakes. She was very upset after the competition. Yeah, because she didn't do as well as she expected of herself. So then it's a how you say, I have to know how to console her, to look at which part of the failure and how to build on that failure in order to, because right after that few days after that failure, she had another two competitions. One is the Nan Dao, is a box sword, and then another one is the fist chain. So she actually Nan chain, thousand fist, 南部的南，东南西北的南。Yeah, so it was like, don't let that failure affect her next two competitions. So what can I say in order to support her? So luckily for the other two, the next one she got second, and then the last one she got first. So it's how to encourage them when they win and how to encourage them when they lose.
Yes, I also want. Sure. I also want to add a part, and I also want to hear the view from Shan Yew, as a child. Yes, because in my experience of working with parents, in fact, sometimes as parents, we do not want our children to suffer in a sense, suffer in inverted comma lah. Yeah, so we purposefully make sure that everything is smooth for them.
Oh,
Yes, yes. And I think that mommy may have heard this from other parents as well when you are working in PSGs as well as your parents' friends, probably. Yeah, so I want to hear from Shan Yew, like for example, what are your views if mommy do two different things? One is, well, she makes sure that everything is smooth for you, that you will not fall, and everything that you touch turns into first prize. Yeah, everything you touch, ta-da, what is all first prize. Yeah, versus what she's been doing for you, letting you struggle so that you can learn something from it. Yeah, and then supporting you along the way while she watches you struggle and feel the pain inside as well, which I'm sure all parents do, right, in a sense. Yeah, but she knows that you are going to come out stronger. Yeah. So which one do you think is better for you?
Like I think when like she lets me struggle is better because like the butterfly and the chick story, like the parents can't let the children like help them too much or else they won't learn anything. And like if like I chose the first one, like if she helped me through everything and I have smooth sailing and like make sure I get first prize for everything, I will feel very happy at first, but like after a while it will turn very boring because I won't be the one like getting the prize. It's like it will be my mother's effort. So technically the first prize is supposed to go to my mother, not me. I'm not doing anything.
That's a nice one.
so one reason she go for so many competitions is also not to just win trophies. Yeah, the whole idea of competition is to compete against yourself and to bring up your own level of competency. Then also to build up like the kind of character, for example, sportsmanship, teamwork, how you overcome challenges, overcome your fear, put in your best effort. So all these are the lessons learned on the way towards the competition. So the competition in itself is not the most important. So as long as she did her best in competition, I don't care what is the position she get. I will congratulate her, celebrate with her if she get very good results, of course. Then I'll console her if she didn't get as good a result. But then the important part is along the journey. It's not the competition itself. And you mentioned about the parent like helping the child become first in everything, right? Actually, I have a story on that. I heard this story from another place where this okay, she told me that this girl, she was very good in everything, you know. Whatever she learned, she's very good, right? Then one day when she went to the swimming pool, it was not a competition.
Just for fun, like going there to play.
Just swimming. And then she was swimming, and then suddenly
another person, a girl, who like swam faster than her. It's like she's like just swimming casually, and like the girl just zoom go past her, and like she felt very shocked because she thought that she was good in everything, but yet like somebody could win her in swimming, like so-called win, because like the person is faster than her. Then like she just like broke down and like felt that she's not the best anymore and decided to like give up.
So she came to the realization that she's not the best in everything. And it's kind of like damage her confidence very badly. So we want our children to know that they can do better, they can improve, but then there are always people who are better than you in certain ways. So you have to accept that, you know, this world is made of different people, just like flowers, you have different color flowers. You cannot be the best in everything, but you can support other people and everybody become the best of yourselves.
Boring if everyone was like the same, like the same face, the same clothes, the same like everything. Then like it won't be like that 精彩, like it won't be very
glamorous, is it?
Like it won't be like very like
beautiful. Okay, say beautiful.
So it's like
so Like if you see everyone, it's like everyone will have the same face, be like the same like place. Like in competitions, then like the competitions won't mean anything at all because everybody will be like the same place, and everyone will be in like first place or like. So like then like the place maybe will be like black and white, so it'll be also very boring.
Wow, there's so much words of wisdom coming out from 12 year old. That I think even parents can definitely learn from this.
Okay, thanks for giving her a chance to like speak up.
And I know that Shan Yew, it seems like she's enjoying. Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
she's like, this is like her stage now. It's not mine, it's her stage.
Yeah, I also want to encourage her to share what she know with other people, because I ever heard of this parent who scolded her son because the son was number one in class, and then he taught his friend how to do homework, and the parent scolded him, "Why are you so stupid? Go and teach other people. Then if you teach that person and that person become better than you, then you're not number one anymore." So then what is that kind of number one to the parent, right? For me, I would prefer that she share with other people, and everybody support each other to become better. So what, you're not number one, you're still number one in my heart.
Wonderful.
So let's go on.
Yes. Okay. Kiali, because I know that you have something on later, and at the same time, I know that Shan Yew has prepared your slides. Yeah. And I also want to give her credit for it. Yes. Is it okay that you can touch on probably 3 to 5 main slides?
Okay.
Then I know that because you have so much content to share, and I thought it's really a good platform for Shan Yew to come aboard, and I will want her to come aboard again. Yeah, she can escape. And I know her mommy, so she can escape, okay? Yeah, so probably can do another part. So with this, can you cover 3 to 5 more slides and then we do a wrap up?
Yes. Okay. So it's just the journey of progress. Okay. Know that failure is not the end. Then you build resilience through failures. Okay. Yes. Okay. It's okay. My pointer. Okay. Next. So okay, another perspective. This one we already touched on this. Yeah, to let the child learn gratitude for resources they enjoy, and it's not entitlement that they should have. Okay, and to build their higher consciousness so that they have more compassion for others and become a blessing to others instead of just I am the number one. So because for PSLE right now I know for maybe a community, a lot of parents have young children. Shan Yew is also doing PSLE this year. So actually I would prefer that I build her up into a person who enjoy long-term success instead of just focusing on the PSLE or academic results. Okay, and this is my quote, my personal quote. You are not a success if you are the only one successful. Okay, so if you are the only one successful, you are not success. If in the team, in the class, if you are very successful, you are very good, then you can help other people to become as good as you or even better. Then that means you are actually a successful person. That's what success means to me. Okay. So foundation is love and support from parents. Then character. Okay, this one actually the stories I already touched earlier on. There's only just one idea here, anti-fragile. Can you see the pointer? Anti-fragile. Okay, this is not a new concept. Actually, it's from Nassim Nicholas Taleb. He says anti-fragility is beyond resilience or robustness. The resilient resists shocks and stays the same. The anti-fragile gets better. So we don't just want our children to be resilient. We want them to be anti-fragile because we know what's fragile, right? Easily break. So we want them to be anti-fragile, to become better even after setbacks. Okay, this one, actually really touched that. Packing your own school bags and making sure laundry is done. The mother is not the only person who's supposed to ensure that laundry is done. Okay, so if you don't make sure your school uniforms are washed, and then you have to wear dirty uniform or you have to Okay, and accountability. Actually, this point touched on what you can control and what you can contribute towards the family. So it's like family is actually a teamwork. So it's not just expecting things to be done for you, but to contribute what you can control and what you can contribute. Then time management, we also touched a bit on it just now. It's the priority management instead of time management. So what is your priority? How can you focus? And sometimes when you focus on a priority, actually you remember the jar story where you put in all the rocks first, then the pebbles, then the sand, then the water. So important things go in first. In that case, you can actually do more within a shorter span of time. And focus or energy management is actually when like you have to in class, right? If let's say you are focusing on the lessons taught, you learn it within a shorter time span, rather than you just sit down there and then you wander off, your brain wanders off, and you need more time in order to revise. Like how you focus, use your
like you use your five senses, like your eyes to look at the teacher,
and then your
ears are listening, your mouth is not talking, you're not moving around, you're just like listening to the teacher.
One way I teach her how to focus is like you don't talk to other people first. You just focus on what the coach or the teacher is saying. Just your eyes must look at the person. Your ears must be listening to that person. Yeah. Okay. Then importance of sleep, because if you don't have enough sleep, you actually lose your efficiency and you need more time for certain tasks. So the sleep portion is very important. Okay. And reduce time wasters like playing games, and she doesn't play much. But actually it's a time waster. So like social media, a lot of children also like to go social media. I realized during circuit breaker, she also went on to like what you call that, Instagram. Yeah, and actually you waste a lot of time. You keep checking, and then it's a time waster. So you need to limit the time you spend on such devices. Okay. The strategy. One of the strategy is a flip method. So instead of the parent teach the child reading, let the child teach the parent. Okay, just now I already touched on one flip method, which is treating every training like a competition and every competition like training. So you flip it around. One strategy to handle stress during competition. So this other strategy is to engage the child, such that, for example, when she was learning piano, so instead of like I asked her, hey, go and practice piano. Then I asked her, why don't you teach me piano? So she teach me. Now she's better, much better than me. I still at book one. She's at book 4. Book 3. 3, yeah. So
like doing other grade pieces now, like grade 4, grade 5 pieces.
Finish book 3 already. Okay. So it's the way to, because when the child wants come and teach you, they are very interested. Some children they want to teach my mommy. My mommy not as good as me. So it kind of like arouse their curiosity and interest. They want to come and show you, and confidence too. Yes. Yeah. So I want to show you, I want to teach you. So let them teach you. So it's one way to engage them. Then power of progress. So actually start from power of 1 first. For example, if let's say I have I think I shared an example before that she asked me how much do I need to do. Can I just do 1? Like your math, your A-star kid. So hey, you go and revise your math. Then can I just do 1? Okay, you can do 1. So it's like, yeah, if she wants to do 1, then do 1. But of course, at the back of my mind, I hope that she can do more. But then at least nothing, right? So most of the time, if they can do 1, they can build up the momentum, and they continue. If they decided they want to stop, then respect that you already agreed to 1. Okay, so let's stop at 1. Then the next time, slowly build 1 plus 1 plus 1. You still add on rather than like have a power struggle. Okay, and this progress, there was a research. The best day at work or something, the happiest day at work, I can't remember. But this research actually asked people at work, know what makes them feel most fulfilled during their work days. And yeah, and actually it's about progress. That means during this day, did I have any progress? Did I make any progress? And if that progress, they feel that kind of fulfillment, happiness. So when the child see progress in the work, like for example, today I know, like for example, piano, I know a bit more. Does it make you feel better? Yeah, because there was one time when she actually learned one whole song within how many weeks? 1 week or 2 weeks? 1 week. 1 week. After 1 week, which is like quite amazing for me, because for me, I don't know how to play. And she, after her lesson, she actually proactively went to practice until she actually can do it. The whole piece. She memorized it before the teacher taught her. So when you see progress, that you get motivated by your own progress, and you want to do more. Okay, then I have some strategies like mental rehearsal. So okay, this one, how should I say? Mental rehearsal is when I ask her to practice on, let's say for her wushu competition. So if she can't do the actual physical action yet, but maybe the room is not suitable, or you don't have the weapon with you. Then what I can do?
Imagine in your mind, and then like imagine you're doing this
Wow.
perfect routine.
Go through the whole routine, right, with your weapon or not. So imagine, and it start from where? Competition the what? Start from
Like the starting to the ending.
all the way, like from how you go onto the stage, go onto the mat, then how you present yourself, how you walk to the start point, and how you start. Like it's a perfect. You imagine it's a perfect routine. So it's called a mental rehearsal. Okay? Then you must go all the way until the end. You imagine yourself finishing up the perfect routine, and then you walk down, and then wait there for your score. So it's like it's a whole practice. So it's rehearsal in your mind, which actually helps if you can't do the actual one. Of course, the actual one is better, but without the actual one, mental rehearsal is better than nothing.
Oh, so it sounds like you are teaching her visualization.
Something like visualization. Visualizing how you do the whole thing yourself.
Great. Yeah. So is it okay that you can share one last bit on these action steps then? Because in the past 1 hour plus, you have shared so much like what you can do and what you have done for your children. Would you be able to share like one actionable step that parents can bring back and use tonight?
Use tonight. Okay. I think for the parents, I think one thing is easier for parents to do is to share inspirational stories over here. Because sometimes we teach our children, it's useless to keep telling them the theory, because they may understand, I know what you're saying. I can even rehearse. I can even recite. Repeat what you have said so many times. But then if you share with them inspirational stories like BTS, she can still remember from nobodies to legends. So if you share all these inspiration stories with them, it gives an impression in their mind, and they can always draw back onto these people's to be their inspiration, to be their strength in future when they meet with challenges. Somebody, they're so successful now, but what happened before they were successful? They had to put in the hard work, they have to put in the effort, they spent a lot of time. What did they do? Okay, that's the one action step. And then for the child, just now we already mentioned how can we help them to focus in class. We teach them one technique. Physically, your eyes look at the teacher and your ears listen to the teacher. That's one way. One very easy way for them to focus. Okay, of course there are other ways to teach them to increase their focus, timing, and how to One way is I bring puzzle.
Puzzles. So what sort of puzzles do you recommend?
Jigsaw puzzles. That's for young children. When my son was very young, we let him play with jigsaw puzzle, because jigsaw puzzle actually is fun, but it actually also help you to focus. It builds up the focusing time also. Because some children, they say, I cannot sit still for long, right? But in puzzle, somewhat it's interesting, it's fun for them. They'll sit there long hours and they focus on the activity or the task at hand.
Great. All right.
Okay. What's next? So because I know there's too much to share already.
Yes, a lot to share.
So if your community has any questions, concerns, or challenges regarding today's topic, they can contact me at this Google form. I built a Google form, but I think I should change. The link is not updated yet, so later I send the updated link.
Yes, and I will paste it inside the main title description.
Okay.
Yes, and in the main post So if parents even in the future they have watched this replay, they want to contact you, they are able to look for you.
Okay, so the Google form I will send to you the link, but then because Google form, I'm not sure how long it will last. Forever, is it?
It will last forever long.
Okay. Because in case they cannot find me on Google form, they can always find me in my parenting group.
Yes. Why not? You give me both. I thought it would be nice for parents to join your parenting group straight away.
Because I set up parenting group because I have friends who ask me. Then I said, okay, then everybody I repeat the same thing. I do one time and then post into the group. That's why today's interview I also do a summary and post into the group so that the parents there can also benefit. And thanks for the time for inviting us.
Wait, it's not done yet. We still got another 2 more hours to go. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. No, okay.
Oh,
Because
you talk,
okay,
John will talk for the next 2 hours.
yeah, okay. Because today is our first time having mommy and daughter and such a loving experience. Yeah. Okay, I want to also ask some questions to wrap up nicely lah. Yeah. Okay, so this question is for Shan Yew. Okay, so what are some of the best things that you feel mommy had done for you in your growing up years?
She has like taken care of me
Mhm.
and like concern me. I mean, not concern. Like anyways,
Okay, sorry, can we pause for a short while? Can mommy exit the share screen so we can no it's not okay, not you exit the share screen option from the Zoom.
Okay. Share. Stop share. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so I don't teach English now, I only teach maths lah. If I teach everyone will fail. Okay, so back to the
I think you
question.
do very well.
Yeah, so what some of the best things that you feel mommy had done for you in your growing up years?
She has taken care of me and she has like shown concern to me when when I'm like angry or like sad.
Mm-hmm.
Then she basically made lunch, dinner, breakfast, everything.
Wow,
Yes.
sounds tasty.
Yeah, mostly.
Anything else?
Like she taught me values,
Mm-hmm.
like taught me everything.
Yes, I can see that bright smile that summarized almost everything. Yes. Okay. Okay, so over to mommy. Okay, so just now you have been hearing from Shan Yew. Yeah, so as a parent, so what are some of the best things that you feel she has done for you
Okay, so
as she's growing up?
for the two kids, I feel that the two of them are my blessings. That they are the blessings in my life because through them, through nurturing them, I myself learn a lot and I grow a lot as a person.
Yes.
And like just now you asking whether my son can listen in, right? It's okay because he is a very sensible boy. And
Yes.
yeah, very accommodating, very kind, and compassionate, and but then the way they express love is very different. That for him, he will help out in like helping me to carry heavy stuff, helping me to take care of Mei. Even when she's doing homework, right? Sometimes he proactively kind of ask her, "Hey, do you need help or not?" Like this. Then for her, like she expresses very differently. She is like more physical, more like when she was a baby, right, she stuck to me all the time. Wow, cannot let go of her. When I go to the toilet also must follow. I sit outside the toilet door. So the two of them, they are very different. But both of them give me the immense fulfillment as a parent, and very grateful for the journey that I've gone through.
Okay, let me push a bit lah. Yeah, because I think yes, well, all of these things are nice. At the same time, I'm only hearing at the surface. Yes, I want to hear. Yes, I want. Is it okay? I can push a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, like what?
Like what? Okay. Name me just one out of the many best things that Shan Yew has done for you, and only Shan Yew, not your son. Yes, while your son can come on board another time, I can schedule with him. Now let's talk about Shan Yew. Yeah. So one best thing that she did for you.
One best thing she did for me, yeah.
Yeah. So it can be just simple thing like maybe that's up to you to tell me lah. Yes. Yeah.
She did a lot of things.
Okay, so I just want to hear one thing to wrap up nicely lah.
One thing. She's very expressive most of the time. She will draw cards for me.
Wow.
Yeah, she will like kiss me. Even now, like we go to bed at night, we'll still hug each other.
So
They're like,
go
yeah, bedtime hugs, bedtime
bedtime
kiss.
hugs. Okay.
Bedtime hugs, bedtime kiss. What else? So it's a very physical bonding also. And I share a lot of stories with her. She understands about my past, my history, how I grew up. Then what else? Oh yeah, she can comfort me. Like for example, yeah, it's unusual for the child to comfort the adult. But then it's like if she sees that I'm really like upset, she actually knows how to come and cool me down. She knows how to pacify me. Like for example, what support do I need? For example, as parents, we always think of what support I can give my child. Then I am also pleasantly surprised that actually she can turn it around, and then she knows that this parent at this moment need this kind of support, and she provide that kind of support. Like giving you a cup of water, giving you a piece of tissue, giving you a hug. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, this is what I want to hear, because I think my intention is when you share, when she hears it, and the only effect on her is she's going to continue to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so much.
Shan Yew, yes. Yeah, because all these are sometimes why I do it is because sometimes because we know that it works for us, but I mean, I'm not sure about you, but sometimes most parents we don't expressively say and the only effects that when we adults share all this, the child is going to, oh, actually this one works for mommy, and so I'm going to continue to do it nonetheless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes. Okay, one last question. Still have. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is the last question from me. Okay. So right now, you have two kids, successful in your own rights, in your own life, doing all those wonderful things, having brought up two highly confident kids. Yeah, I can see from here. Yeah. So let's say if I invite you to walk down the memory lane, to your younger days. Yeah, something interesting for children to. I can see her eyes like. Da-na-na-na. Yeah. So if I invite you back to younger days, and then you walk down the memory lane, and you bump into the 12-year-old Kiali. She's so close to you, right in front of you, and you can almost touch her, and you can almost say hi to her and talk to her, and she's looking at you right in the eyes. What? What will you tell her? What will you tell her?
This is my younger me. Okay, so what will I tell her? I will tell her to just relax and don't worry. Everything will turn out well, because you don't know what's in store in front of you, but just put in your best effort. Everything will turn out well.
Anything else?
Be a blessing to others, and you get the blessings manifold in return.
And one of them is you will receive these two wonderful kids.
Yes.
As a gift.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so anything else to add in before we end the Facebook Live? And then we will have like many more rounds after that.
Oh, well, don't worry. So if you have any other questions, you can always like message me to the comments. Because you tagged me already, I think I should be able to see it.
Yes. Okay, so don't go off first. I will stop the Facebook Live, and then I'll just do a wrap up for you and your mini me. Yeah. Okay, please hold on. Okay, so parents, thanks so much for being here, and we will see you around in the Facebook group. We hope that you have learned a lot from Kiali and her wonderful daughter. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.